the Commanders.
And it's coming up next.
Herbert on first down. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. He goes the distance, touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Go! Big Lion!
Slot man in motion left.
Ready, ready?
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hauled in by Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, And then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Herbert on target to Dobbins. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
Let's go now.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So before they can get sentenced... Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession.
Let's go.
They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time right. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey.
Running behind center with Kamara. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Brought in by Turner. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send the tight end in motion left.
Ready, ready.
Counter give to Kamara. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's complete to Turner. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Set. Hey, smash. Hut, hut.
On first down, here's Daniels. He's got it near the 10. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Commanders, with some work to do, trailing in this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has it in close. And this one does not go far. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw, Daniels. Kamara's got it. And that's a Washington touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That's complete to Dobbins. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers, their first. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Set. Go.
Throwing now, Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Has him on the quick hitter. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now Herbert again. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. It's Herbert once more. This throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Go.
Herbert to throw once more. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Brown's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
70. Ready?
Running back sent in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Gets everything he has under this. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
On the set.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left.
Ready?
And quick to the left, it's caught. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders' field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Piniero's kick is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. And that's the half here in this one. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Ready, ready?
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
They give on second to Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Ready, ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10.
Go!
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for them from the 46.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions.
Daniels on first down. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Come on, set. Ready.
From just shy of midfield on second down. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Get it. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Check Bobcat, down.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Ready.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Ready. Let go.
3rd and short, Daniels. Outright, McCaffrey makes the grab. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Commanders make it 17 all. First and 10, here's Herbert. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
2nd and 10 now. That one's complete, right side. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Play made by Deron Payne. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion, headed right. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen.
Offense.
So they'll decline this and take the result.
That penalty is declined.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
2nd and 13. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Intercepted in the end zone. Jonathan Jones makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
A tight end in motion now. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now Daniels off the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Ready.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's complete to Kamara. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Go check. Go check. Ready.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ready up.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Check.
They motion a receiver left.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders going for the win here.
Here we go. Check.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. It's caught. Eckler. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set up.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. They'll come up first and 10.
Go. Go.
He'll look to throw it. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Cowboy 80.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have taken the lead late. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here.
Ready. Go.
Back to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He throws a bullet down the left. Big gain downfield. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 35 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Ready? 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Setting up to pass. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throw complete to Eckler. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So next to the nation's capital, it's